From social media to games and even short dramas, Chinese app developers have danced their ways onto the world stage. But they seem to have cracked the code.
It's like overnight success that took a decade, yes.
And now they've got the fastest growing social media app in the world.
The banner here is TikTok. That's the major signal that this is not even only possible, this is possible in the largest scale that you can imagine.
The Chinese company behind it is now the world's highest earning social media firm, $43 billion in the first quarter, outstripping Meta for the first time.
But creating a social app like TikTok for all over the world, this is very different. This is really completely out of the comfort zone.
The mobile game topped United States top games in 2024. Around the world, more than 40 million people log in every single day.
400多人团队做一款俄罗斯方块，它在全球一天的活跃用户，今年我估计可能在6000万以上。
A short drama app that found its way once to the top of App Store, outsourcing Hollywood's dreams.
The US is still the largest one in terms of the revenue. It accounts for 50% of the total market. And in our company, in the US market, it's 60% of our revenue, yeah.
So you want to be the Netflix in mini drama field?
Yeah, we hope we could. The monthly active users and is about 15 million.
Working closely with customers in China allowed us to do what? To see the future. We have seen the future and what the future is going to look like in the US 6 years ago.
Oren Canio founded mobile marketing analytics and attribution service provider AppsFlyer more than a decade ago.
You had your headquarters in the US, but now you have around a quarter of your customers from China. Did you see it coming roughly 12 years ago?
No, absolutely not. I don't think that anyone predicted that Chinese companies can be so successful globally in this market.
How did they define success? China's apps are frequently found on every app store's charts, but what's behind their popularity?
The top target destination for Chinese apps trying to make it abroad is the United States. That's according to the latest annual report from AppsFlyer.
美国移动游戏市场大概我认为30%左右是中国产品贡献的流水。那在韩国市场，那大概有一半以上的这个产品和营收是来自于中国团队。那在日本市场呢，我觉得这个比例可能在30%甚至说更高一点。大部分来说，我们认为海外市场的这个成本会很高，但它利润率呢比国内要高很多。而且呢，它的用户很长线，比如是一款休闲游戏，如果一天的广告营收能在30万美金以上，能持续2个月，我们认为它是个小爆款。
While Chinese game developers have been building some well-known success stories abroad for quite a while now, there are other forms of entertainment on the radar.
Any new Chinese apps this year that suddenly hop into people's sites in foreign countries, say in the US and Europe?
Short drama is getting very popular.
The mini drama app?
Yeah. And I think that this is very interesting, because these kind of apps are made not for
just Chinese.
For Chinese and for China, they're made for global from the get-go.
Short drama is also called mini drama. Each title consists of 60 to 100 episodes, each around 1 or 2 minutes. The market first took off in China roughly 3 years ago. In 2024, the country's mini drama market was worth 50.5 billion yuan, surpassing the movie box office for the first time. And the producers naturally thought about exporting the new genre.
I'm changing things up. I don't
And
want to
the US has been quick to embrace short dramas, to the point where it now accounts for almost 2/3 of the international reach.
We tripled our revenue in last year, and this year we hope that we continue that speed. We topped the US entertainment downloads many times.
Nan Yapeng is the vice president of the studio that developed the short drama app, ReelShort. It even saw its download exceeding traditional streaming apps like Netflix and HBO this year.
The cost for mini drama will be 200K or 300K, but if it is the hit titles, it could be generate like 20 or 30 million dollars.
From a dubious reception to booming demand took the firm just 2 years.
At that time, there's a lot of the Hollywood person that would think that US audience would not like to consume this new mini drama, this new format. Especially this is the vertical and the short drama. A lot of people have doubt, and we have to build our supply chain by our own selves. We have to build an office in the LA and Hollywood and to work with those producers and the post-production teams. In China, we have the engineering resources, we have the marketing talents to distribute the right content to the right person. It means we have our own script writer, we have our own producer, we have our own post-production team.
ReelShort is the most recent case, but it's only one of many Chinese apps seeking an international audience. To learn more about what's happened in the past decade, I met with Oran Canyo, co-founder and CEO of AppsFlyer. What he's been doing is offering marketing and advertising analytics for apps. He's been working with Chinese app developers for 10 years now, so he knows the route these apps take.
AppsFlyer, a very straightforward name. How do you help apps fly?
With data.
How many apps so far?
Probably getting to 100,000 applications that use R.
How many of them are Chinese apps?
Between 15 to 20 or 25%.
Take us back to the beginning. What was your original vision of the scope of a business?
Yeah, I think that this is one of the most important or interesting stories of AppsFlyer. So there was no big strategy. We didn't have a strategy to go to China first and then go global. We really started, I think that we were in the right time, the right place with the right technology. And we started to see a lot of demand coming from China. I started to work personally with companies here, with individuals here. I saw their motivation, I saw their dedication, I saw their great products, and mostly they're ambitious to go global and be successful globally, and it was kind of addicted to it. And back in 2014, we've decided to invest and go all in China and establish AppsFlyer China in 2015.
So at the beginning, who were you mainly targeting at?
Like everybody else, the US.
Which Chinese app was the first to reach out to you?
The first prominent company was Baidu. They've been looking for data analytics and measurement for their apps globally. I think it was in 2013. They started promoting their app globally. We started to work with Facebook on measuring their data, and I noticed that Baidu is not using Facebook. So I made an introduction between Baidu and Facebook. And since then, they really scaled on Facebook and really became very successful on Facebook. And it really felt odd that me, this small startup, very few people, connecting two giants together. So I really have this comparison between selling to a Chinese company or customer and a US-based customer. The customer in China will grill our products from all the way, will test it in various ways. They will work day and night to innovate on top of the platform. If you can be successful in China, you probably can be successful anywhere. And I completely agree. I saw how professional they are, how dedicated they are. This is the point that I decided, okay, this is incredible. We need to go all in. So it took us like 14 and then 15 to establish operations here and everything.
By saying professional, what do you mean? How do you measure the so-called professional and dedication?
They're not asking for random things. There was a lot of logic behind everything. Just being smart and dedicated. I remember waking up in the morning. There is 5 hours difference. Waking up in the morning, and already I have like all these messages in QQ and WeChat. People are implementing the SDK and asking me.
You had QQ?
Of course. And then Europe waking up, and then the US waking up, and then Europe is going to sleep, and the US is going to. And I'm tired, but still my customers in China still awake, and I'm telling them, "You're not going to sleep. No. We need to finish this today. And every day we need to finish this today." And well, that can be very tiring, but once you have an opportunity, you need to really act on it. This is not every day that there is a mobile opportunity out there.
Can you share the names of some of the most well-known?
All the major companies. I mean, it's like Baidu that I mentioned, Tencent and the various apps they have, Alibaba, Shein, you name it.
Even TikTok.
TikTok, we started to work with them when they were a startup company, like a very, very, very small operation. When it was Musical.ly, I think 2014.
Do you think the development route of Chinese internet giants is different from those in the West?
Yeah. When we got into China, people told me, hey, you're going to China, they're going to copy your product and stuff like that. I don't think that you can get that widely successful with copying. It just doesn't work. You can get inspiration. What we're seeing in the last couple of years, actually this is going on for the last more than 6 years, that it's kind of the reverse. Western companies are copying from Chinese companies. Why? First of all, the innovation, how people are using the mobile devices here versus the US. In the US, they have multiple devices, they have laptop, they have this, they have 20 credit cards in their wallets, while an average customer here, or mobile first, mobile only countries, they will have one mobile phone, they're gonna do everything with it. What we see is that Western companies are actually copying and getting inspiration from Chinese companies. So what happened for us is working closely with customers in China allowed us to do what? To see the future. We have seen the future and what the future is going to look like in the US 6 years ago. And the kind of product that they're probably going to need when they going to get there.
While big-name tech giants including Google, Amazon, and Facebook have long been a destination for app ads, TikTok has now joined the list and proved to be a strong contender.
So TikTok went from your client
Customer
to
a partner. So now they're a partner and a customer. And once we onboarded them as an ad network to our platform, all of a sudden, all our customers, thousands and thousands of apps, started to buy on TikTok. So automatically, TikTok started selling to all our customers overnight.
What types of Chinese apps are achieving great popularity in foreign markets?
When it started, I would say 10 years ago, even 11, 12, it was mainly kind of utility apps, more of a technical apps like this. And gaming. All the way to today, that we see every single vertical, whether it's entertainment, streaming, e-commerce, huge, finance, you name it, basically everything. All the way to, this is, I would say, more recent, hyper-localized apps for the destination market, whether it's trading or stock trading, or TikTok is a great example because you have the content of the users normally in different cultures, short drama. That is mind-blowing because you basically deliver an app that is not one size fits all. You really need to adapt and localize the app experience to the local market.
Do they know
and build it accordingly.
Local users better than the apps developed locally?
I don't think so, no.
But
I tell you, they have the fresh mind. They have an empty mind. In the professional and the expert mind, there are limited possibilities. In the beginner's mind, there are infinite amount of possibilities. They see the same problem with a different perspective, different point of view. So they crack this problem very differently than everybody trying to crack it. And you come there and you say, easy, that can be this and that. And this is not because even when you're smarter, maybe you're smarter. This is because you don't know about this industry.
To figure out something that people have never thought about.
Yeah, I mean, because you're there and our brain, human brain is kind of programmed into in boxes.
Zones.
Comfort zones and boxes to create this that you're getting familiar with something and it's really hard to think out the box.
I suppose you've got a good relationship with big internet platforms like Google, Amazon, and also you're cooperating with those apps who are having their buying advertisement on those platforms.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the development of Chinese apps have brought to their business?
Revenues.
Do you think the development of Chinese tech firms and apps is a good thing for the US economy and US tech firms?
Absolutely. Everybody that have an app need to work with these platforms. It's not even an option. The vast majority of our customers buy in all these platforms, whether it's Meta, Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, Google, also Apple search ads, and various of other ad networks to diversify everything. So yeah, absolutely yes. And I'll give you just an example. When we started to work with Facebook in 2012, their revenue from mobile was zero. Zero. By the end of 2000, we started to work with them in the middle of 2012. By the end of 2012, if I'm not mistaken, they already had like 100 or 200 million dollars. All the way to right now, the desktop is flat. You can consider that as zero, and all the tens of billions of dollars coming from mobile every quarter. The vast majority of revenue for Facebook is advertising. There's a lot of question marks that we and I had 10 years ago. Can Chinese companies be successful globally? Can they build great products that will be perceived in the global markets that people would like to use? And so many other question marks. Everything you checked is a yes.
The US is this year taking a lot of measures against other countries. Some saying that their tariffs are affecting the e-commerce platforms from China, like Temu. That would then affect the advertisement income for Facebook, Google. Did that happen?
If you are not a stock trader, and if you have a long-term horizon, you don't need to worry. You need to know that problems are coming. You need to know that we are going to face adversity and challenges, but we need to trust ourselves to dedicate and lean into the problem and solve it. I truly believe that opportunities are created when there are problems. We are currently working on revolutionized AI agents that will allow our customers to be 100x better.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Sure.
It was a very inspiring talk with Oran Canyon. The inspiration doesn't just come from having learned how China's apps have gone viral, but understanding the new business mindset and what defines a success in the digital world.